You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Rob. This is
what we would refer to as the back staging area behind the billboards on the backstretch for tomorrow's presentations that are on hand, and these very unique and special. These cars developed fairly by Ray Everhand, a long-time chief of the NASCAR Cup Series, a 47-time Cup winner. Has had a lot of help behind the scenes. These are Fury chassis cars, designed, custom built for Series on super speedways of all different types, road courses, ovals. It doesn't matter where they've come from, but they're faced with a different challenge, and that challenge is really going to be put to the test here tomorrow. So we certainly hope to see each and every one of you that were fortunate enough to get those tickets to come early and enjoy the festivities. Make it a whole day. We've got a lot of great food, great entertainment lined up for you for tomorrow's presentation. History in the making from Jackaroo Stafford Motors. Doing a lot of different duties here for this evening's presentation. Dowling is also a double dipper in this one, running the 22 that he run for Michael O'Sullivan and won with just a couple of weeks back. The green is out with the snap of the wrist. They are 2 out. By the time they get to the back straight away, and Jervis will take the
line in the second position, and here comes Craig Lutz. He's in third, but wanting more as they race back to one.
The more positions a gain, the better off you are. Chase Dowling threading the needle. He's in the 6th spot. 6 will move him to the big dance, but it won't start him up front in the second.
Set the lineup for tonight's Twisted Tea Open 80 as they come back off turn number 4. Another lap led for Michael Jervis Jr. to battle his 4th turn.
To the bottom, playing the leader versus 2.
This is a 3-way battle for the race win. He has a lap in order to get there as they get the white flag.
There's no question about it. White flag is out. Number 3, Christopher dips to the bottom, down underneath Jervis. Off the turn, checkered flag is out. Stephen Kapsick will take down the win. From the top 5. Here they come. The green is back out. And that's back up. For second.
Full move by Ryan Preece, who goes to the bottom of the racetrack, will take the 2nd spot away. Zackham backsliding a bit in 3rd. He's under fire. At the point, Preece in 2nd. They are really bottled up from 3rd on back.
They certainly are. Meanwhile, Layla is a man that is with a mission to get to the front. Mechanical.
Great exit speed for Ryan Preece off turn 2 and up the back straightaway. Marcello Rufano still within a car length, as is Anthony Nocella, as we are into the final lap.
But 5 is even better. They rumble off turn number 4. Black and white is out, and Ryan Preece will take down the win. In the plus or minus to finish in the 3rd spot. That Tucker constructed with power. Picks up the most in the plus or minus system. A little different on the start that time.
Missouri will spot in the line in 2nd. Here comes Jeff Gallup. Here comes Barrett inside, along with Barrett on the bottom.
Tommy Barrett just took over this race, John. Meanwhile, Woody Pitkat trying to work his magic through traffic. And he is back there with the number 1. But unfortunately, that car is not in one of those key transfer spots. Anthony Flannery comes off of turn number 4, leading all 10 laps en route to the win in qualifying race number 3 for Twisted Tea. Alexandra Fur.
The 11 starter car number 7 from West Granby, Connecticut. The Schindler family farm.
Chassis number 77 is up next from Holland, Mass. for Trinity Provo.
And rounding out
on the 14th, Alexander Fern became the first repeat winner on the 21st, and Michael Hopkins on June.
All right, attention, late models. Let's get them all back for your feature, please. Late models, let's get them all back for your feature.
number 28, Rich Hammond, the 6 of Jeremy Lavoie.
Look at that.
Open mod feature has been posted. It's on the board.
Back, what a nice save, but it is Hammond who squeaks on by.
Good move for Hammond. It goes to the bottom of the racetrack. He cracks the top 5 in car number 28. Now he wants more. Goes to the inside of R.J. Cernell in a race for the 3rd spot. Rich Hammond has it rolling on the bottom. The 22 of PadFootTD tucks in line behind him. Then it's Jeremy Lavoie and point leader, car number 12 for Alexandra Fern.
Alexandra Fern now starting to thread the needle just a bit as they head on turn number 2 down in the direction of Matt Buckler. That's what's happening in 3.
An aggressive move by Jeremy Lavoie as he tries to dive bomb underneath PadFootTD. And here he comes, a 6.
All right, last call for Sunoco Fuel. The truck will be closing in approximately 15 minutes. So once again, last call for Sunoco Fuel. The truck will be closing in approximately 15 minutes. And they will be here tomorrow. However, the tire trucks will not. So once again, the fuel truck will be here tomorrow, but the tire truck will not.
Of course, is the point leader and the number 6 car. Ironically, that's Lavoie, and 6 points separate them in the point rundown.
But he will play the win game if you want to hang on and protect his turf.
There's no question about it. Clement is trying his best, but here comes Alexander Fern. Moving into the 3rd spot, back to the front of the class. Here comes Hammond. Hammond makes his...
Once again, late models, let's get them all back for your feature, please. Late models, let's get them all back for your feature. Also, open mod autograph section. Please make your way behind the midway. The autograph section.
It scuffs the wall down the front straightaway. Lavoie now seems to be getting assistant drivers in any of our divisions so far this season, as she is all over the back bumper of Rich Hammond. A win, a second, a win, and then a 4th last week, and she had her fair share of issues to get that 4th in last week's 20-lap feature event. She's 2nd right now, maybe biding her time, knowing that she has 6 laps to go in this event. The separation between Hammond and now car number 7. Spun earlier today, gathers it back. He's okay. Is he? Is he or not? And there comes the caution. So car number 7, Dave with Matt Clement alongside. Now Matt Clement's also been to victory lane this season in our limited late model division. And a couple of years back, he had a string of...
Once again,
in the feature event, they are back on the front row here for the final 5 laps of this limited late model feature. We are back under the green flag, and it's Hammond to get the jump on the inside. Fern trying to get that car back to the bottom of the racetrack. She maintains the 2nd spot.
Well, I think it's going to take about half a lap for her to get back up to speed. The guy that gained the most is car number 6, and that is Lavoie. He was back in the 5th position, and now all of a sudden he's worked his magic, and he's come back to life, and he is now challenging for the 3rd spot. Remember, every position on the racetrack dial is 2 points. Back on turn number 2, Matt Buckler, they're heading towards you.
Battle for the lead in turn 3. Here's Fern right to the bottom of the racetrack. She will take the top spot away. Hammond trying the crossover off turn 4. He can't make his stick. Alexandra Fern just 3 laps away from her 3rd win of the season.
She made it look so easy. As we said, it would take her a couple of better in turns 3 and 4 than he is in 1 and 2. The white flag is out. There's no surrendering. Less than a half a mile. It's all going to be history. Alexander Fern looking to become the first 3-time winner in this division in 2021. Look at that battle for the 3rd spot. But off turn number 4, Alexander Fern is looking at double checkers down to the stripe. Hammond for 2nd.
Look out for third. Here's Lavoie to the outside of Clement, who takes the third spot away. But it's all Alexandra Byrne extends the point lead tonight, and as you mentioned, becomes the first three-time winner of
As our second place finisher will get $75. That goes to Rich Hammond. Our third place finisher from Baker's Wood Shop getting $75 is Matt Clement. And then
55 from Rocky Hill, Connecticut. It's the Chevrolet driven by Harmon Cody Jr.
19 starter in the field, the American Sleeveberry, number 40 from Stafford Springs, Connecticut.
Al Sonderfield gets the one to go. Signal minute 08 from Willow, Massachusetts. The PNT Enterprises Chevrolet.
Get them out back, please. SK Lights. Your feature's up next. Let's get them out back, please.
Doesn't come up to speed in the outside lane. Collects about half the field.
A melee of cars goes spinning to the bottom of the racetrack. We're not sure who exactly or what kicked it off.
Road as we are set for the restart off turn number 4. Ben will try it again.
Here we go, off turn number 4, and the green is back out of Wayne Corey by inches over Rick Lanning. Off of turn number 1. Lanning now takes over the lead, and look out, because here comes Paul LaRue, trying to make his presence known on the inside with the Roots, of course, Supreme Industries car. That's the Johnson prepared race car. He's side by side in the pit for third with Tommy Butler.
Field crossing the line, Wayne Corey, Rick Lanning, inside of Butler, trying to take that third spot away from car number 2, and he will do just that. Butler will tuck in the line in fourth. Andrew Duran will round out the top 5, but has the defending champ looking at his inside for that spot on turn 4.
Here comes the heavy hitters, and that is Adam Gray, car number 97. Michael Bennett, the last feature event winner, and Gray is also right here as well. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Gray. Orange, yellow, and black number 97 car. To the inside of Duran, who's the tail that's going to whack the dog there. Looks like Michael Bennett as they come off turn 4. Michael Bennett will take that spot away. Duran going out outside, back to the inside. Adam Gray in the third. As they come off the turn, it is Butler up to the third spot. Gray is still on the move, and Michael Bennett is following him to the front of the class.
Adam Gray just paving the way for Bennett on the bottom. Corey all by himself.
Once again, SK Lights. Your feature's up next. Let's get them out back, please. SK Lights. Let's get them out back here, please.
Right now, they come together.
They're swapping paint as they work their magic now among the cars in the bottom of the top 10.
A battle just inside of the top 10 as they make their way off of turn number 4. A couple of side-by-side battles for position with Michael Ray, Rick Flanagan, and John Lincoln. Kevin Cameron just behind him, side-by-side for position number 9.
Made it look easy as he is able to jackknife his way underneath the bumper.
Seconds at the front of the field, Wayne Corey, here's a race leader, and Adam Gray now in second, 2.8 seconds last time by. Well, let's see what it is this time as they cross the stripe, 2.9, so Corey able to break over the battle for second. Gray down. Come back off to turn 4, on straight down, side by side, third spot, that black number 61 is matching down to turn number 1, and that is Duran, and now also in the corner, another event winner with car number 5. Remember, Kyle, he was involved in that jiggle before we got one lap into the record book. Rick Flanagan in that pack of traffic as well, and car number 27 is going in the final 10 laps now, and battle for the lead title for 1.7 seconds. Laps ago, now for 1.4 seconds now. And Adam Gray, the top 2, they make their way off of turn 4, and they could see some lap traffic before this one is all said and done in a form of race fire. Making his 2021 debut with us here tonight in this late model tournament. Looking over 21 laps of the board. On the bottom of lane, Corey, look at that battle. The left side of your screen, Winston towards the back of the field as well. Battle to the lead. Lead change off turn 2, defending champ. Adam Ray goes to the front of the field with 5 laps to go. And he made it look so easy. As Adam Ray said tonight for 10 years, he said, I know I have a fast car, and I want nothing more than to win tonight's program. Final 5 and counting down. They head for third, about 2 seconds back as they come off turn 4. White flag, starter stand 1, lap to go for car number 97 of Adam Gray. Adam Gray, James Dawn, and he's Tucker. Says the first Corey. Right there, trying to close up the gap. The clock is ticking. There was no overtime here. We head towards turn number 3. Off turn number 4. Wayne Corey Jr. starting to reel it in. Black and white is about to be waved. It is Adam Gray back with winning form here at Stafford. Finishing in the runner-up position in car number 10 for Wayne Corey Jr. Michael Bennett for 3rd. Oliver for 4th. Tommy London for 5. Michael Ray, the point leader for 6. Kevin Garbacorda to round out the top 7. First win of the season for Adam Gray, car number 97, after a 6-win season a year ago in our shorting note, car number 51 from Newtown, Connecticut, the Mellow Motorsports entry for Anthony Bennett.
Once again, SK's right. SK Modifieds, let's get them all back to your feature, please. SK Modifieds, let's get them all back to your feature.
Going into this, Peter Bennett is 18 points off. Feature event winners include Derek Devis, winning the first 2, Brian Sullivan, Nick and Glace, and we are racing. Beck Miller gets the top of the outside lane. Turn number 2 for the first time in her rookie season here in the SK Lite Modifieds. Battling hard and hot and heavy from second on back. Here comes Derek Devis with a good run in the outside lane of Glenn Barkowski, who works to the bottom in car 17. Eyes on Tyler Berry. As they drop to the bottom of turn number 3, the TAS Country Home sponsored car. Tyler Berry becomes the brand new leader of the event off turn 4. Not by much, half the car length, but Berry out in front over 10. Side by side. Meanwhile, car number 1, Bob Charley, the Wicked Motorsports car, Amanda West are all coming to the front. They are 3 wide further back at the bottom of the top 10. For a moment, car number 10, everybody is able to gather it back in. Really strings the field out though as they come back to the line to complete lap number 4. Challenge for the runner-up spot. Amanda West brought her A-game tonight. She moves to the inside. Derek Devis follows her through. They cling and they clang off turn number 4. Meanwhile, got their A-game back, and he is sure to be right now. There's allowed, and it is number 14 that brings out a caution. Matt Butler really battled her way through traffic a week ago. Started on the front row, was involved in an incident before the field even got to turn number 1. Had to come to the back to 11, 24. Add to that here tonight, we'll restart in 3rd in the 15 cars. We're set for the restart. Yep, quickest car on the racetrack before we went to yellow was Derek Devis. He's on the outside in the front row, but it appears that Tyler Berry down the back straightaway. Story is a battle for 4th on back, and they are doubled up as they head back to the line. Now West in the outside lane, Barkowski to the bottom, and it's going to be Ken Miller to the inside.
51, and car number 18 for Tyler Perry in second.
Well, there's no question about it. The Bartowski machine, along with Northeastern, does side by side. And that is the top five. Ahead goes Matt Buckler.
And here's Bartowski having his best run of the season in car number 17. But he will lose a position. I don't know if anybody is going to have an answer tonight for Derek Evans. It looks like
SK Modifieds, 10 laps to go. Ash-Bristol, SK Modifieds, there's 10 laps to go.
Brian Sullivan is trapped in traffic. Further back in the field, that's got to be fine. As well to get towards the front of the field. As we see now all of a sudden, and Glace is starting to come to life as they come off turn 4.
And Glace picking up the win on May 21st, his first career win.
Comes off turn number 4, back to the stripe, but Amanda West turns some heads here today, and all of a sudden that 69 is not carrying. It's really controlling here.
That's where we're by Tyler Perry, Josh Perry, on the 4 spot, back off the Perry, second place battle for the second spot, but it's all Derek Evans as they come off turn 4.
Here comes the checker. Derek Evans is there. Matthews goes spinning. It is Tyler Perry to finish in second, John Perry to finish in third, Jordan Bissett for fourth, Alexander for fifth, Chapman, along with the one of Charlotte.
6 laps or so, you guys were battling back and forth, but you're able to get around that and pick up the win, man. I know you got a lot of people you want to thank, and who are they?
Oh, I gotta especially thank the whole Chassis Pro team for putting the hours in this week. My parents, the whole Van Horse crew.
Future out of Waltown, Connecticut. And then it's three cars. Rounding up the field from Massachusetts. It's 100.9 FM Tyler Perry. You should also point out.
Fields here tonight in car number 80, along with Bo Gunning in car number 8. Field comes off turn 4, led by Noah Corner. Green flag, we are underway with the SK Modified feature event. Corner after some time.
because he has broken bones on his left hand. And I don't know if that was the reason for the bobble or not.
Noah Corner.
Once again, screen stop. Let's get them all back in.
There's no high cars riding to the top of this path, but Andrew Mullen sees some daylight to the inside. Car number 35 down underneath Ryan.
Also to the bottom, Hines to the bottom, Corner trying to jam that car in line into position number 3, and will do just that as they come back to the stripe. At the bottom of the top 10, we've got Michael Christopher, Jace Dowling, along with Stephen Kopsik, all ready to be. That's 9:31 here in Stafford. Off turn number 4, the Serbi is still the star of the show. Just 7th in points is Rocco. You mentioned he has one. Just behind him now as they come off of turn number 4. Rafano looking to the inside. 6, and it's Missouri at the point, but here comes Moeller. turn 4 in what has been an incredible SK Modified feature here tonight.
Tyler Hines' car slips up just a bit. Caution flag is out. And as the caution over then, as the pace car is on pit road, will we have our first repeat winner of the season? Green flag, we're back underway. Waka with a slight advantage. Kopsik. Nowhere to go. Narducci may be involved as well in car number 14. Caution is out. Franciana dives to the bottom of the racetrack to avoid the situation.
There's dramatics on the outside. They'll try to keep it on the inside.
7 laps to go. Green flag, and we're back underway.
Patented turn 3 move, almost works, going, as they come off turn number 4, back to the line, timing and scoring says time behind. Tyler Hines goes back to the front of the field. Rocco has his hands full now with Steven Kopsik, who goes to the bottom. There is 35 laps up on the board as they cross the stripe. Now it's number 3. Kopsik isn't done yet. Tyler Hines is there. Here comes Chase Dowling to move into the top 4. 3 cars working the stuck in that outside lane now. We'll lose a couple of spots to Mike Christopher Jr. and Andrew Bowler as they come back to the stripe. There's less than 3 circuits remaining. A mile and a half. The countdown laps, and Tyler Hines is still driving to the inside of Kopsik with the white flag out. 1 lap to go for Tyler Hines. It is the final. Second time, Tyler Hines has done it. Keith Rocco to finish in second. Steven Kopsik was third. Chris down to third. Michael Wilson to 5. Andrew Bowler to finish among the top 6. In the Dell Motorsports car. Car number 56 is next from Morris, Connecticut. Royal Screw Manufacturing, the entry for John Orsini. Car number 69 is up next from Belchertown. The Vantage Valley Brewing Company car for Bill Cody. Car number 17 goes from 18th from Berlin, Connecticut. It's Patrick Grady. Then it's car 44 of Bob Sears. It will pick up in the 21st starting spot. And the 22 of Jarrett Boylan will round out the field as we get the green flag off turn 4. Chris Danielczyk will lead the field to turn number 1. They literally are a gaggle of cars heading off turn number 2 as they work their magic and down the back straightaway out in front. It is Danielczyk. We've seen this happen before in recent weeks. He's been getting stronger and more aggressive every time by. As they come off turn number 4, back to the stripe, it is Danielczyk, the leader of the pack. He'll lead as they go back to turn 1. Marvin Winkler having a great run in the second spot as they cross the line. Stacking up from about 4th on deck. Car number 4 for Dalton McCartney coming to life, going to the inside of Jeremy Washburn in car number 78. Dalton McCarthy right there in that 4th position with car number 4. He goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. Then right there contending, Jeremy Washburn picks up the spot, moves into the 4th position. It's got a short live.
Lacroix. Nick Hubby with the number 16 goes to the outside. That outside lane suddenly opens up as they head down into turn number 3. And a close moment off of turn 2 for the championship leaders, Meyer and Latois. Car number 87, that green machine, the number 8, as they are still having to thread the needle through lap traffic just outside of the top 10.
So the battle still continues. Hubby now moves into the 4th spot. Keep your eyes on the 87. Meyer working his magic, coming to the front of the field, 3 wide. He pulls down. He is now just 2 positions closer. Now at the bottom of the top 10, but don't expect him to stay there. 4 laps and counting in this 20-lap event.
The battle for second shaping up. Here comes Travis Downey closing in for position number 3 as we keep an eye on the battle from 5th on back as they really shuffle the deck. Off of turn 2, Washburn struggling in the outside lane. Meyer goes to the inside in car number 87, and here comes the 8 of Frank Latois Jr. to follow.
Meyer with that green machine like money. He's been to the winner's circle already a couple of times, and he continues to make his presence known. Meyer now taking Latois with him as he continues to run directly at his back bumper. 4 cars in a pack. Speaking of a pack, all of a sudden, once the commanding lead of Daniel Chuck is all but gone.
Top 3 in points run 5th, 6th, and 7th. Meyer in car number 87 in 5th. Latois in 6th in car number 8. And then it's going to be Haidar next in line to his outside. His car may not be done yet. Samantha Dell has to take evasive action in that blue car to the outside. She misses it. 2 other cars go spinning, including the 17 car, Patrick Grady.
Waiting on him right now. Keep an eye on that 43 as we go back to green.
Off turn number 4, Daniel Chuck guards the inside lane. Green flag is back out. Daniel Chuck is the leader, but Marvin Minkler looking racy with that black and white number 71. On the high side, off the turn, it is Daniel Chuck, still the leader of the pack.
Jeremy Washburn goes around further back. He gets the car right in.
He is stuck in the middle of all of that melee. Somehow they all keep going in forward motion, and it appears we are still under green back to the line.
Latois in the outside lane, car number 8, trying to follow Travis Haidar up the field. Haidar in car number 11. Latois in car number 8. Meyer, look at Meyer, is up to 3rd, challenging the 2nd spot of Travis Downey in car number 42. Downey in 2nd, Meyer in 3rd. Bertoulette having a banner season in 2021 and his street stock rookie season running in 4th.
Good racing right there as well, but back to the front of the field. Meyer to close up the gap.
Trouble now.
We've got 3 cars tangled together down in turn 1 underneath the Camping World sign, and that is going to bring out the car.
Right, let's go. Open Modifieds, we need your cooperation. Please make your cars.
Chris Daniel Chuck at the front of the field, or the 42 of Travis Downey, looking for a win here tonight. His fan club right in front of the announcer's booth as we come off turn 4. Green flag is back out, and we're back underway.
Well, with the green waves, it is Daniel Chuck, but it's not as easy as previous. But all of a sudden, Daniel Chuck has just enough giddy up. But here comes Chris Myers. Myers makes his presence known. Myers goes to the inside, slingshot move to the bottom of turn number 3. Myers is the brand new leader as he comes back off turn number 4. Myers is back in winning form here at Stafford.
Chris Meyer back to the front of the field in car number 87, and it didn't take long. Won just a week ago. His 3rd win of the season, his 4th in his career. Looking to add to that. Further back, here's Frank Latois Jr. 3 wide move on the back straightaway for position number 4.
He has got the Minkler machine stuck in the middle. Here comes Frank to the bottom of the racetrack. They come back to the line. Car number 71, Marvin Minkler, moves back to the 4th spot. Frank Latois back in 5th. Daniel Chuck shuffles back to the 6th spot. Then Travis Haidar in position number 7. All Chris Meyer right now.
Wow, a little bit of contact there off of turn 4. 3 cars racing from 2nd on back. Downey hangs on to 2nd. Roulette slides into line in 3rd. He's finished 5th the last couple of weeks, looking to get on the podium here. And then it's one of those championship leaders, Frank Latois Jr., looking to the inside of Roulette, side by side for the 3rd spot.
It is Roulette who tries desperately to hold on, but there's no question about it. Latois has now moved on to the podium in the 3rd spot. Back up front, Myers is in a zone of his own at the front of the field. Here comes Roulette. He's not done yet. 5 circuits remaining, 2.5 miles left. They come off turn number 4. Myers is still the leader, but the story is second, third, and fourth.
And caution is out for a spin. It was
Will determine the best of the best in street stock competition.
3 big guns lined up on the bottom as they come back to the stripe with 5 laps to go. Chris Meyer the leader, but the start will be called back. Caution is out. We will try it again this time. So Meyer, too big of a jump on the bottom over Downey in second in car number 42. Officials will call the start back. Take 2, this time off of turn 4. Frank Latois Jr. to the inside of that second row. Burt Willett to his outside in car number 51. Much better start.
There we go.
Green flag is out. We're back underway. Downey and Meyer get together, swapping a bit of paint as they race to turn 1. Meyer's able to get away, and now here comes Latois looking to go to the bottom of the racetrack.
Latois makes the move to the inside. Bertolin has worked his magic. He's up to the top 3 as they head down into turn number 3. Off the turn, side by side, third on back. As way out wide goes one competitor, and that looks to be the Marvin Minkler machine. Car 71, 16 are now complete, and all of a sudden Travis Hydar is working his magic, and here comes Nicholas Hubby as they head towards turn 3. Back off turn number 4, Myers is still in command. Meanwhile, here is the battle for the 4th position, and it is Travis Hydar. Travis Downey is up to the 5th spot. Nicholas Hubby for 6th, and Bobby Sturtman 3rd, now surfaces among the top 7.
All right, Matt Buckler, does Frank Latois or Burt Willett have anything for Chris Meyer these final 2 laps?
There was no question. There is no question that Latois does as he stalks him into turn number 2. Latois saved the right of his car early in the race. This is what he needs it right there. Latois has a machine gun.
Well, that machine gun is about to be fired. Rapid fire is the story. 1 lap to go. They head down into turn number 1. Myers and Frank Latois. They have been rising throughout 2021. Who is going to add their name to the win list again? Down the back straightaway, deep into turn number 3. Latois peeks at the inside. Myers trying to guard the spot. Here they come, off the turn. Latois moves to the inside. Going, gone. Frank Latois will take down the win. Myers will finish an amazing 2nd, and Burt Willett unofficially will round out the top 3. That is unofficial.
The crowd comes to their feet here at the Stafford Motor Speedway for an incredible finish for the Street Stocks. Frank, every week as we race to the fall.
We sure do, and of course Kyle Rickey in the Street Stock Contingency Program. The Speedway Meadows driving range located in the parking lot here at Stafford. Behind the scenes here, rather feverishly in preparation for tomorrow's event. And of course, keeping the fans up to date right there.
Gates. Mike, first of all, welcome to Stafford Motor Speedway, man. An honor to have you here at the best half-mile racetrack in the country, I would say. But hey, how did practice go today with the SRX Series?
Practice was fun. Tony Stewart and the guys have done a great job with the cars. I think we're going to be really competitive. There's a lot of grip, so you're going to see one option to pass the guy. You might have to run into him a little bit, so you might see some action tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh man, we can't wait. I tell you what, we got 27 of the best modifieds in the Northeast ready to rumble here. Are you ready to get the command?
I am ready. It's 27 of the best modifieds in the Northeast, but the best fans anywhere. Thank y'all so much for being here on a Friday night to support these guys. They got a lot of heart and a lot of passion. I'm telling you what, I cannot wait to watch them get with it. And with that, I say, gentlemen, start your engine!
That's the way to start a race, Kyle Rickey. And that old saying is simply this. The modified rule here. We're about to go green off turn number 4. The Twisted Tea Open Modified is green and racing here in Stafford by Christopher Jr. there. There is Dowling, and right behind Dowling. He's going to have the giddy up. Pace car dives to the center of the infield. Wheel and lights are off. Here they come off turn number 4. Looking for the green. Green is out. Priest with the advantage. To the back bumper. They're doubled up, Kyle, further on back.
Around 4th on back as they come back down the line. Jervis Daniels.
Remember, he's been to victory lane in one of these events.
Winner in one of these events.
Back into it good.
July of last year, running in the 5th spot, challenging those sellers before.
But the big gun now becomes Marcello Romano with car number 48. He steps on the gas, moves underneath. That's where things are starting to get, well, rather complicated. Underneath the jag filter in turn number 2, and Mattiello is coming to the front of the field. Chase Dowling to the outside of Ronnie Williams. If you've been here at Stafford this year,
Adam Scavera is here. That's all. That's a story from pit road.
here they come off turn number 4. Take your perfect start. The top 4. Making some noise. Joey Cipriano is back in the hunt as Dowling leads lap number 64. That means outside of the top 10, trying to knife his way through the field. He's in 13th as we have one car slow off turn 4. That was Joey Cipriano's number 25 car.
Also, the Tommy Perry. And there is a second car involved sideways at the racetrack. You'll see the Teo here in this race he did. Let's see if Dowling has the same fortune in the outside lane this time with Ronnie Williams to his inside. Then it's Galco and Rufano in row 2. We're set for the restart with 11 laps to go here in the Twisted T Open 80.
Here they come off turn number 4. Much different start this time. Great run for this youngster. Looking high, wide, and handsome, but the point of the arrow. Position number 6, looking for 5th. Off of turn number 4 for Ryan Preece. Anthony Nocella just in front. Front tire down on car number 33. Let's see if he'll make it back to the pit lane. It looks like he's making every effort. Inside the racetrack, and that seems to be working because as these competitors don't start at the bottom, gathered it back. As the lap automobile and the door opens. 2 laps to go. Chase down. Lap to go with the Twisted T opening. Chase down. Back with winning form here at Stafford. He'll take down the win. Finishing in second, Ryan Preece. We'll hear from the top 3 here in just a moment, including Ronnie Williams, who finished in 3rd. Again, a big thank you to everybody for coming out this evening. We're just getting started.